Okay guys, just picked up the new OTD 1 series. The roads around here are kind of muddy this time of year, so I brought it back, gave it a wash and realised it's covered in tar spots. Not a problem though, gives us the perfect opportunity to test out Dodo juice Tarmalade. Obviously it's part of your decontamination process. Whether you do this before or after thioglycolic acid is entirely up to you. Generally I will do tar before, because iron just is a little bit harder to remove. This product though, I would be tempted to do this after thioglycolic acid or your fallout remover because of the method. It says on here to apply to contamination. Step 2 is allow to dwell and then rub with a cloth or pad. Now I would be uncomfortable doing that with all the iron deposits still on there, so that's why I say I would generally be doing this after iron decontamination. I do it before clay barring though, because you don't want to mess your clay bar up with tar spots. And then it just says buff until clean and dry. What I like about this, or what I'm hoping is a good point about this, is that it is a paste. Alright, see, I've been playing with it. It's a lot softer than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be firmer than that, but why do I like the fact it's a paste? Basically just because you can apply it in a more concise area, in a more concise way. It's not the word I'm looking for, but a more specific, localized application. That's what I was looking for. And it means you're not wasting product. The dwell time will be longer because it's going to hang around. It's not going to run off. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm a big fan of Dodo juice. So let's go and get it on the car. Okay, so there she is. I apologise about the wind noise. There's like a tornado or something coming tomorrow. I don't really know, but it's not going to make this any easier for us. I hope you can hear me. If you can't, then this has all been a massive waste of time. Yes, she's white, and white is the reason I bought her. Don't worry, that's not a racist comment. The other cars are black, I promise. So is the 6. But white is perfect because it's going to let us see the thioglycolic acid tests better. It's going to let us see the tar better. So yeah, this is the problem we've got essentially. Lots of tar spots all on there. So we are going to see how Tarmalade will deal with it. Okay, here we go. So because this doesn't give a specific dwell time, I think what we're going to do is do this section and leave it a little bit longer than this section, and we'll just see sort of roughly what sort of dwell time comes out working best on this one. Again, apologies for the wind. I know it's a pain. I mean, in this location, plenty of this could be stone chips, I guess. Set the timer running on that one. This is all a bit of a rush job. I wasn't expecting to be filming anything today, to be honest, so I haven't set up any of the proper audio equipment. But yeah, we'll see how that gets on. Okay, so this side has now had 2.5 minutes. I'm going to see if that is long enough to get any sort of reaction from this. It's starting to come away. It'll trail every now and then. It's definitely tidied some of it up, but we'll leave that on, I think, for another 2.5 minutes and then see how that fares. Okay, so that is 5 minutes that last bit has had. So now we're going to go and see just how effective it is. See, it's coming away, but honestly I think, yeah, it's definitely coming off. Not really having to scrub at it. 5 minutes is clearly not long enough. What I've gone and done is done some more on this section here. I don't know if you can see the little dots on there. I've actually applied it much thinner, like a wax. So we'll see how long that sits to dwell for and see if we get any better results with that one. Okay, so this has now been on for 10 minutes. This is the Tarmalade. I'm just going to see Again, excuse the shoddy camera work today. You see, it's melting away, but it's just not coming off, and that's 10 minutes. However, if we go back to the instructions, it did say with a pad or cloth, so I think maybe we try a slightly more aggressive applicator. Right, so this is now the front wheel arch. This is fresh tar, hasn't been treated yet, and we're going to apply it with this slightly more aggressive than a cloth pad. It's only a cheap pad, can't remember where it came from. It's got a soft but kind of grippy side, and then your normal sort of open cell foam. I'm just going to apply it nice and thinly, like you would a wax, like I did on the 10-minute dwell, because that is a lot more cost effective, and if it works like that, excellent. Okay, so whilst the Tarmalade is dwelling out there on the 10 minutes, it's time for a cuppa. And snack time. Everybody knows I like a snack, right? I got sent a bunch of these Tim Tams, all the way from Australia, New South Wales. Excuse the accent. Yeah. This is an original one. The caramel ones are better for what we're gonna do with, because they're just, amazing. But essentially we do get these in the UK. Everybody will know exactly what it is when I show you that. It's the penguin bar, right? But what they do in Australia, the Timmy Tim explosion, is you bite off, and it's just like garlic bread, taste sensation, right? No, you bite off, one in each end. Just the corner, probably shouldn't do as much as that. And then you use it like a straw, right? You've got to be quick. And the caramel ones, I promise you, are better. But these are just as good. So you get your tea, or your coffee, your Timmy Tam, or your penguin, and like that, and then like a straw, right? Now it's not pretty, and as soon as you feel the tea like in your mouth, you're gonna shove it all in. Because, like, you know, time's of the essence. I have to go over them. So good. Yeah, it's over a bit quick, but it is orgasmic, right? Oh yeah. So if you can't get hold of Timmy Tams, just go and get some penguins. But don't just be boring and get the chocolate ones. Get the caramel ones or something like that, and have a penguin explosion. Back to it. Right, so that is our 10 minutes up with the Tarmalade. I'm gonna start just trying to with the soft grippy side. See it smear, but it's again just not gonna come off. Not gonna lie, I am absolutely gutted. I love Dodo juice, absolutely love them, but that is just not doing it. So back to Old Faithful, Angel Wax, Nemesis. See if this can remove what the Tarmalade didn't. Maybe this is some crazy new tar. Instant bleeding from the tar, instant. Absolutely instant. The difference, night and day. I mean, I guess, obviously a spray liquid product has probably got things in it that you couldn't really put in a paste. But, I mean, time is money. And if you're doing your own on your drive, this is, you know, what we're aimed at. And yeah, I'm afraid Nemesis is the way to go. It's absolutely just bleeding off. With Nemesis, it is a case of spraying it on, letting it dwell for a little bit. It runs instantly, as you can see, and then we will buff. Tell you really don't need to let that dwell long. So I think that is now about 20-30 seconds, probably 30 seconds. And we're just going to get normal closed loop microfiber. as I do love Angel Wax, I'm a little bit disappointed that Dodo Juice didn't do better. There we go. Nemesis for the win. Right, so she's all done. Oh, Tarmalade. That's what this video was about. Yes, Tarmalade and Nemesis. I was gutted, genuinely gutted about the Tarmalade. Really was. I was just expecting better, especially with it being a paste. I was expecting it to be harder working, you know, like more intense, almost like a concentrate. If you've used Iron X from CarPro, their fallout remover, they do a paste version, which is great for doing like wheelbarrows before you ceramic coat and things like that. So I was kind of hoping for something along those lines, but absolutely gutted because I'm a big Dodo fan. And I guess really what we're all about is ease of use, value for money, and what you're going to get from it, and results. And the clear winner there is Nemesis. There is no way, shape or form you can argue the case for Dodo Juice there. I mean, we tried it with a 2.5 minute, a 5 minute thick application, and then we tried applying it with a more abrasive medium, you know, that's a sponge. Left it for 10 minutes and then even buffed it with a more abrasive. It just wasn't doing it. Maybe if it probably will work better if you're comfortable with scrubbing at your paintwork, but I'm not. And yes, the 10-minute dwell time, let me have a cup of tea and whatever, snack time. But just Nemesis, man, it's just on and it melts. I don't think you can argue with that. And then if we look at the value for money, the Nemesis was in a 500ml bottle, which you can get currently from cleanyourcar.co.uk at the time of publication, whatever, is $8.95. $8.95, less than a tenner for 500ml of that, right? You don't need a lot. It goes a long way. Tarmalade comes in 2 sizes from Dodo Juice. The 30ml sample size pot that I was using, which is £6, and then a 200ml pot, which is £16. At almost half the price, Nemesis has got it again. Do you know, you can't argue with that, can you? You really can't. So yeah, the car finished up really nicely. Finished it off with Soft 99's water blocker. It's a white wax to apply, and it's difficult on that paint. Very difficult to see it going down. Very difficult to see it hazing, and very difficult to see when you've actually buffed it all off. Because she's not Pride and Joy, I think next time she is waxed, I will probably use something like Dodo Juice Purple Haze. Just because even when it is applied thinly, there will be that sort of very light purple tracer. So I will know where I've been, I'll know what I've cleared off, and it'll just save a lot of time and looking like a freak, giving me all the angles, trying to make sure you've cleaned everything off. Yeah. So we'll have a look at a couple of still shots now of what the car looked like when it's finished. And yeah, recommendation so far, definitely still Nemesis. We're getting more tar removers in, they will be going head to head with Nemesis. And we'll do that as like a winner stays on, as with everything else. This is what we've had, this one, can you beat it? And that's going to take some beating. But until next time, and I don't know what we're going to be doing next time, yeah, keep clean.